welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today I'll be unboxing and flipping through the Art Magic and Inspiration deck for creativity, as well as going through the Art Magic book, which is How to Become an Art Witch and Unlock Your Creative Power. Both items are by Molly Roberts and both are published by David and Charles. Now, David and Charles, if you saw my David and Charles goodies video, sent me the Art Magic book for the purposes of review, and I had stated in that video that they would be coming out with a deck in June, at the end of June, which they just released this, and yeah, I received it for review from them as well. So I'm super excited to dive into this and show you the cards of this particular deck. I already really love the box, like the cover of the box is so pretty. So I'm going to switch up the view and we're going to take a look at the deck. Okay, so let's dive into the deck. I love the colors. We have like the rainbow. The font of Art Magic and the elemental symbols are foiled in like I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know if you can tell on camera, but they're foiled in like a holographic rainbow kind of finish. It's really cool. I don't know if you can, if it's picking up on camera, but it's super cool. I really like it. Okay, so in the back here, it says, answer the call of the Art Witch with a kaleidoscope of creative inspiration. Enter the realm of Art Magic with this vivid inspiration deck. Unleash your inner Art Witch and cast creative spells with earth, air, fire, water, and ether. Bring your blazing desires to life. Be lifted by breezes of intuition. Swim freely in creative flow, engage with the enchanted world, and revel in the playful wisdom of the rainbow. This imaginative deck will awaken the creative magic that lives within you. So this retails for $14.99 in the UK, $16.99 in the US, and I believe it retails for $25.99 in Canada. But I'm not sure. There's always links in the description box below, so you can always check them out if you're interested in this particular deck. Okay, so there's no thumb holes, as usual when it comes to the decks that David and Charles puts out. We have the little stand thing, like we usually have. It's just purple at the bottom. Just there to give the deck height. You can always put this in the recycling if you don't like it, or do whatever. I usually just keep them. Okay, I'll put that at the back. So let's get into the little pamphlet here. It is bound stitch, or stitch bound rather, like usual. We have some information on the call of the witch, what is art magic, how art and magic work together, and apologies if you can hear the plane passing overhead. We have a how to use this deck. So what does it say? It says this card deck is designed to inspire, excite, and kickstart your art witch practice using elemental helpers and the power of color to guide you. Okay. Ooh, we have some spreads. We have an inspiration draw. We have an Art Witch pyramid. We have elemental self-care spread. Interesting. We have some helpers. Okay, some information. And we have the magic of color, so it gives us some color magic in here as well. And then we have about the author. Okay, I like this little pamphlet, very informative. I'm going to put that on the side. Okay, let's take this paper off. So they seem to all be, backs anyway, seem to be all different colors or varying colors. It looks like a rainbow because they vary in shades, which is cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay, does it say like what kind of, okay, yeah, it does. Okay, give me a moment. I'm just going to organize this so we know what the suits are. Okay, so I organized everything. I also realized when I was organizing that it doesn't say how many cards are in here. Can you hear the bird? Sounded pretty. Yeah, there's no number of cards, so I guess we're gonna have to count, I guess. Okay, so first we start off with the ether. So we seem to have like a title card here where it gives you information on that, qualities, expressions, media, and tools. And apologies for the planes. There seems to be a lot of planes passing overhead today. We have desire, mindfulness, imagination, and we have play. Then we get into air. So again, we have some keywords, I guess, qualities, expressions, media, tools. Inspiration and synchronicity. Not magic. Create new opportunities. Weave a healing spell. Record your journey. Awaken the art witch. Riding lunar waves. Symbols of power. Focus pocus. Then we get into water, and it has the same like structure. Keywords, qualities, expression, media, and tools. Celebrate spills. Flow. Embrace impermanence. Restore mind, body, and spirit. Incubate dreams. Ancestral connection. Scrying. Trust the process. And honor days of personal power. I wonder what kind of bird that is. Sounds so pretty. And then we have unlock the element of earth. So again, keywords, qualities, expressions, media, and tools. Layers of meaning. Genius Loki. Make a mandala. Forage for allies. Place of power. Spy sacred shapes. consider context, celebrate seasons, and tune into color. Then we have the fire card, same structure as all the other cards. Change the game, illuminate your aspirations, magnify your charm, inspired action, cathartic art, slay perfection, conjure a sacred space, empower your tools, and lastly, own your intention. Okay, let's see how many cards there are for each set. Okay, so I counted the cards. So for each element, so for the 4 elements, we have 9 cards each. So for fire, earth, water, and air, we have 9 cards each that go with the main card. And then for ether, we only have 4 cards under the ether. So that's 9 plus 5, 1 card for each element. And then 4 for the ether, that's 45 cards. So there's 45 cards in this deck. Now, I kind of want to mix these up, but I don't want to mix these in there. Let's see. Let's read a card to see what it says, because I think that they're all activities. They're all activities. But I feel like we could also probably use this as an oracle, but I want to see how that would work with the titles. So, as with all their decks, they are taller than tarot and wider than tarot. This is a standard tarot card. So they're really hard to hold like this. So it actually really hurts my fingers. So I'm going to shuffle like this instead. I'll try to shuffle decently. Okay, that's probably not the best, but this hurts. Okay. So this is going to be a fire card. Okay, water. Is this water also? Don't remember. Oh, it has the symbols on the top. Okay, good. No, this is good. This is air. Okay, here. And earth. Perfect. Let's read these. Okay, these are a bit too tall for my stand, so I think I'll just put them here. Okay, cathartic art. Create antidotes to poisons with cathartic art. Express yourself, release what needs to be cleansed, and don't hold back. All emotions are permitted. Create an art magic spell destined to be ritually destroyed. Pour your pain into a piece and safely burn, bury, or what? I don't know what that word is. Wear it? Wear it? I don't know. To bite into bits in a blender. Is that a typo? What's a weir? Let's see. I'm going to Google that because I have never seen that word before. Let's see. Weir. Weir? Let's see what that.
Were.
Oh, were.
Were.
Oh, it's pronounced were. My bad. Okay. It says especially of a machine or a bird's wings, make a low, continuous, regular sound. A low, continuous, regular sound. Okay, I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, or were it to bits in the blender. Process hurts and expand your healing. That's cool. I feel like you could use this as an oracle deck so far with just this card, but let's see. Next, water. The first one, by the way, was fire. Water. Honor days of personal power. Dip into a well of power by celebrating dates and times that are holy to you. Birthdays, anniversaries of any kind, rites of passage, and dates of cultural, civic, or spiritual significance are all auspicious days of power. Apologies, it's far from my eyes, so it's hard to read. Auspicious days of power. Create holidays and mark dates of meaning with your own bewitching flair. Interesting. That sounds cool, though. Okay, focus, pocus. This is air. A noisy world competes for our attention and pulls us in many directions. Invoke the power of focus pocus to gather what is scattered, reclaim precious time, and access powerful insights. The benevolent lesser beam of focus, concentration, energies, circumstances, and swiftly brings dreams to fruition. Yeah, I think I read that good. It is very hard to read from far. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is air. Interesting. Very interesting. And then the last one is earth. It's place of power. It's a sprawling or tiny permanent or temporary, public or secret. An altar is a conduit of creative life force and resilient for the art witch. Does that say festin? What does it say? Festoon. Festoon your altar with anything you find special, fun, enchanting, or subtly compelling. Permit your altar to evolve as you do. Arrange intuitively, adorn, play, edit, repeat. What's a festoon? Let's see. I don't know. Festoon. A chain or garland of flowers, leaves, or ribbons. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So it's like different activities. They're like different activities that you would do, but I feel like you could probably use this as an oracle as well, as something actionable. like this one is flow. Wade into the stream of flow, Art Witch. Invoke relaxed concentration to wholly immerse yourself in the moment. Make your magic a moving meditation. Banish distractions to fully experience the energized flow state and allow the current to carry you into fresh, intriguing territory. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to work with this to see how I would use this particular deck. Sorry, I was looking at it up close because it's hard to see from, like, it's close to you, but it's not close to me, eye-wise. So I was like trying to read a little bit of the captions. But I do really like this. I like that there's a structure to it and how there's like earth and water, fire, air, and then you have like the very few ether cards. Is there a symbol for the ether one? Yeah, it's a little star. Okay. But I feel like these could be like daily messages of things, but also they could be actionable in a sense, I think. We have the creating new opportunities. And I feel like just from the title, you could interpret it differently than, what's I'm being asked of you here specifically. So yeah, this is cool. I love lunar stuff, so. So this is interesting. I very much like this. I'm just going to have to work with it more, I think, to really understand how I would use this in my own practice. But I feel like it's doable to use as just an oracle deck, but it also gives you ideas on how you would bring like art magic and the form of art magic like into your life on like a more everyday basis, whereas the book gives you actual activities and step by step on how to do specific activities. This is more like pull a card and just focus on like something small without like specific steps. It really allows for you to follow your own intuition and just do whatever you feel comes to you in the moment of reading the little blurb that's on the card itself. Whereas the book has specific activities to do. So we're going to get into the book now. I'm going to show you some of the activities, I guess, that are in there, table of contents and things like that. Even though I showed it in the David Charles video when I posted that a while back, but I'm going to go through it again just in case if you haven't seen that video. Though it'll be in the cards if you want to check it out as well, because there was other books and decks and goodies in that particular video. So, yes. Okay, so let's get into the book. This is the cover. It has also like a holographic kind of foiling on the art magic. In the back here, it says, "Are you ready to awaken the art witch within you? It's time. You may not know it yet, but you are a crafty enchanter, born with the ability to create beauty, read secret languages, heal the heart, and attract the attention of the strange and wonderful. There is buzzing creative power calling out from within you, ready to be heard. This inspirational grimoire invites you to the shimmering crossroads of the imagination where art and magic meet. Discover the basics of art magic, what it can be, how to enrich your life with it, how to cast potent spells for yourself, loved ones, and community, and enjoy the energizing thrill of a creative magical practice to call your own. And here it says, learn how to enchant art tools and materials to produce soulful creations, create sacred spaces, altars, and magical allies for healing, growth, and fun. Harness color, celestial aid, poetry, and personal symbols to create layers of meaning. Banish creative doubt and strengthen your intuitive instincts. Choose art forms and context for robust spell craft. Uncover your gifts and enchant your world with a wide variety of media. So this retails for $15.99 in the UK, $22.99 in the US. I don't know how much this retails for in Canada. It is a very large book. This is my hand for reference. So we have a table of contents here where it gives you multiple different things in the introduction, as well as multiple different projects that you can do. So we have the Call of the Art Witch. We have What is Magic? What is Art Magic? We have the How Art and Magic Work Together, ways of using art magic in your life, and then a bunch of different ways. We have how to cast successful art spells. We have desire, media, form, location, and destination. We have a how to empower your tools and media. We have seasons and celebrations. We have lunar time, heavenly helpers, so planets, days of the week, and then keywords. Context, elemental helpers, so earth, air, fire, water, and ether. And this is how the deck is structured. It's with the elements. How to create a sacred space. Ritual for awakening the art witch within. And then we go straight into the activities. So these are actual projects that you can do. It literally gives you what you'll need and how to make it, like step by step on how to do the project. Have all the steps here. And then it goes into the next one. So this is more of a step-by-step guide on how to do specific projects. Of course, the introduction is very detailed in explaining art magic, what it is. That's cool. So if you're interested in art magic and doing projects, this book is great because it has definitely a lot of different options for specifically that, if that's what you're looking for. That's so cool. You can do some wands. So fun. Yeah, so this is great for that particular, in that particular way. But if you're looking for something that's less structured, so this is way more structured in my opinion, because you're doing specific projects that are outlined in here, where even though you can put your own spin on them, you're still following specific directions and using the specific list of items that are required for the project itself. But if you're looking for something that's less structured, more free-flowing, the deck is where that's at. Because I feel like with these cards, it's definitely more free-flowing in what you can do. You're just pulling a card, and the card is just giving you sort of like an activity to do, but it's really based on your own interpretation and very free-flowing, where you can do whatever you want with that particular card, right? There's no medium, there's no, there can be a medium if you're using the element cards with it, but you don't have to technically, right? Because it does list a type of medium and the tools that you could use, but you don't have to use these cards specifically. So technically there's no medium if you don't want there to be a medium, right? It's way more free-flowing and less structured compared to the book. Now, in my opinion, if I was someone who was going to buy this, like if it was me watching a video, I would think to myself, I would say to myself, this is very interesting where I can do actual projects that are here and random free-flowing projects from the deck. So for me personally, if I was going to buy these or I was watching someone else look at these options, I would actually buy both because they're both really different. Yes, the little guidebook pamphlet thing that's in the box does cover a few things that are in the introduction here. It doesn't go to the same depth as the book, of course, but yeah, obviously you don't need to get both if that's not what you're looking for. It's really going to be up to you to see what your needs are and what it is you want to bring into your own household. If you're looking for something more free-flowing or something more structured, right? So I'll just give a list again, or just show again the table of contents. These are the projects that are outlined in the book. That way you can see again what projects there are in case something there catches your eye and interests you. So, yes. So I do thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know, what do you think of these options? Would you want to get one over the other? Would you want to bring in both? Would you want neither of them? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below, no matter what. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it's greatly appreciated and helps me in the long run. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.